Okay, good morning, everybody. Hope you all slept well. So, welcome to our 5 a.m. session on this morning of July 29th. Hope you are all well. So, welcome all FBOs and guests. I believe we might have new recruits in the building. So if you are a new member, if you've just joined the Forever Business, please maybe put in a 1 in the chat so that I can see who my guests are. So my name is Angie, your host. Just to tell you a bit of myself. So like I said, I'm Angie, and I started my Forever journey in January this year. I'm an assistant supervisor in the marketing plan. And now I can say I am proudly doing this business full-time. I'm a full-time FBO, and I'm based in Oshakati, here in the north. So my topic for today that I chose to share with you is, let's see if we can move to the next slide. Recruitment. So there's 4 pillars mainly in this business. And one of the major ones is recruitment. So I chose to talk to you about this topic because it's one of the important ones. It's a pillar. When you're a network marketer in this business, you cannot not recruit. So if you want to do a scalable or profitable business, you need to recruit new blood into your business every month. And this is a non-negotiable. So like I said, recruitment is very, very important. Recruitment, for those who might be wondering what it is, it's bringing in new people who will become your business partners. Because in this business, we do mainly 2 things. We sell and we recruit. So like I already said there, that you are bringing in new people or new business partners who will be doing this business with you. So in this journey of Forever, it is very, very important from the onset, from the beginning when you start your journey, to master the art of recruiting. You need to know how to recruit. And if you feel that you don't know how to recruit, or you've been trying to recruit and things are not working, maybe change the way you've been trying to recruit. But you cannot not recruit. So reach out and introduce people to our products. When we are in this business of Forever, one might say, no, I'll just be doing my sales and I won't really work on recruiting because maybe recruiting hasn't been going well. But in the end, you need to learn how to recruit because you cannot go anywhere in the marketing plan of Forever. You need to have a team with you. So it's always important to recruit. Now, how do we do this? How do we recruit? Number 1, use the products. Use the products. So be your own best customer. What this means is, Mr. Rex Mon, the one who started this business, he wanted those who are into the business to be using the products, not just be selling the products. So that is our number 1 best selling point, is to use the products ourselves. So be your best customer. When you are putting in your order each and every week, you include your own order so that you can be using the products, and you advertise the products by when people are looking at you, they see the product. So be your best customer. Number two, on how you can also improve yourself in using the products is also to share your story, your journey, experiences, benefits, plus any other valuable product information. So as you are using these products, also share your journey of how you started, how you are doing while you are using the products, and all of that, and also product information. So most people will start using the products first before becoming partner. And being in this business for a while, I have seen that many people, before they commit to doing the business, because most of the time people believe that they can't do the business because they can't talk to people, etc., etc. So they will rather buy products from you than to become your business partners. But when they start using the products on themselves and they see results and they see what these products do, and then they can commit themselves to becoming a business partner with you. So which is another way of recruiting, because people are using the products on themselves and they are seeing the significance that it's doing. So also in this journey, in this part of using the products, we need to be authentic as we're using these products. Don't make up stories. Be authentic. If you don't have skin problems or skin issues, don't go and create hours having pimples just because you want to sell the kind of soap. So be authentic. Yeah, because people can smell fake from a mile away. And you don't want, as you're building a business, you don't want people to know you as that person who makes up stories just so they can sell. So as you're using the products, be authentic, be you. Don't try to be anything, or don't try to create other things. If you want people to see how maybe the skin products work, rather use stories or testimonies of other people who have been using the products, so that you may be able to sell the products. So go glow and be the product of your product. So there I wrote there like the marine collagen. I think in this business we've been going on and on and on. If you are in forever and you don't know marine collagen, then I don't know. So use the products like this marine collagen that we are on to now. Let's jump on this train and use the products and glow and recruit as we are glowing. The second step is to understand and identify challenges. So part of the recruiting package, you need to understand and identify challenges. What does this mean? Be a good listener in this business. Because you want to understand, you want to hear what the problem is. Listen. And I wrote that listening is a skill, because not everyone is a good listener. Some people, they are good at talking, but they don't really listen. So in this business, understand or listen when a person is telling you of an issue. You need to listen. Train your ear to listen. Listening and understanding the problem will equip you to offer the best product, and you will be a solution to whoever you are speaking to. Because as you are working on recruiting, you want this person that you are talking to feel that they are being heard. Sometimes people are stressed. And sometimes they just need someone to listen to. And you might get yourself a business partner just because you were listening to the person. The person might join your business just because they're wondering, this one, I've never heard anyone in my circle listen to me. But just because you listened to the person, they might just as well say, okay, let's do this business together then. So be a solution. and improve your listening skills. So learn to talk also. Start conversations. So in the same vein as learning to listen, you need to learn to talk. Sometimes it's not easy starting up conversations because sometimes I've also heard discussions with other FBOs who do not know how to talk or approach or just start up a conversation. What can you do if you don't know how to start a conversation? Just start, how are you? And then listen. When you are asking a person, how are you? And listening to how they are, asking about their kids, if they are married, ask about their husbands, ask about life in general, ask how their job is going, all of that. Just identify challenges in their lives, then you can connect a product to it. Which brings me to the next point of knowing your products. You cannot offer a product after you listen and you learn how to talk and communicate, start conversations. You cannot offer a product if you do not know the products in your product bag. So I wanted to ask you FBOs, how many of us know our top 3 or top 5 products and their benefits? If you can just type there also. How many of the products, the Arctic Sea, the aloe vera gel, the avocado soap, the Forever Marine Collagen, which of your products as an FBO have you chosen to be your top 5? If any person should call you now who wants to join the business, if any person should call you now, which products can you say on the top of your head when you wake up the benefits of the products? So know your products, and this will also help you to make sales, and it will also help you to recruit, because the person that you are looking to make business with will see, this one, she or he knows what they're talking about. So that covers the second point of how we can recruit. Moving on to the next slide. Number 3 is to have a plan. We cannot do a business without a game plan, dear leaders. So I have a game plan to get new customers or to get new business partners. So what does your game plan look like? Have a daily execution plan or operation that you are going to use on a daily. Now, what do you use on a daily is the question. Where does your weekly planning start? If you are a new FBO, if you are new in this business, how do you plan for your month? Do you have a way that you plan to do your business for the month? When do you start? Maybe just put it in the chats there. When do you start to plan for your business? My mentor, she told me that she resets every Sunday when it comes to her business. That is the goal that she has set for herself. Every Sunday, she will sit and plan for the week. So come Sunday, she knows already, this coming week, what am I going to do? I'll do A, B, C, and D. I'll reach out to these people and. So the who do you know list for the new FBOs in the building, the who do you know list, I'm sure you know by now what booklet I'm referring to. So do you have a list? When it comes to having a plan, you need to have a list. Who will you call? Who will you email? Who will you SMS? And when you do contact these people, when you have this list, what are you going to say exactly? Because you cannot just have a list and not know or how you are going to execute. So have a professional sales pitch ready, but do not forget to show interest in how their day was or ask if it's a good time for them to talk. Strategy. Yeah. Because it's all about how you pitch. Sometimes you say, I'm not recruiting, but it's all about how you put your words. And in this business, we are being trained. Sometimes we say we don't know, we don't know the proper way of putting things, or we can't put things to sound professional or just to sound orderly. We have ChatGPT. How many of us use ChatGPT? ChatGPT will help you to have a sales speech or a recruitment speech, depending on what your goal is for that day. So always have a plan. If you don't have a plan, you plan to fail. This is very obvious. So have a plan. In recruiting, have a plan. Next one. Leverage on social media. So when it comes to recruiting, when you are on social media, when you join the business, how many social media platforms do you have? Many of us, some might not have WhatsApp, they just have Katoshi. But it doesn't mean if you have Katoshi, you can't do the business. No. It's just an excuse. If you say, I only have a Katoshi, how will I get the people? How will I get their numbers? No, let's move away from excuses. So leverage WhatsApp, get WhatsApp if you don't have. What other media, social platforms do you have? Do you have TikTok? Do you have Instagram? Do you have Facebook? Do you have LinkedIn? All these are platforms that you can use in order to recruit. I remember when um, you know what they say about you have a phone, but your phone doesn't do any business or doesn't make any money for you. Then sometimes you can't help but wonder, why do I have a phone then? Because the phone must make money for you. If it's not making money, then hi guys, we need to move away from that. So I remember when I started this business, I was having WhatsApp, but I know it wasn't making money for me. It was just to post pictures and funny memes, things that don't put bread on my table. That I know for sure. So I had to also had Instagram. What I remember that I didn't have TikTok. So I had WhatsApp, I had Instagram, I had Facebook. But all these platforms, I wasn't active. It's an Instagram account, but it's just there, it's just dormant. So being in this business, we are being taught to use social media for ourselves and for our business. So are you fit to use them when you do have the WhatsApp, when you do have Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn? How good are you in using these platforms? And also when your focus is recruiting, what can you share on them that will move me to reach out to you? So me, I'm talking now of a stranger. I'm just a stranger looking at your status. So what will move me as a stranger viewing your status to reach out? That's why I put a question there. Will my post inspire a reaction or an emotion? We don't we don't want content just out there just because it's content. We are content creators, so we just put aloe vera gel on the status because we must put. Forever Marine Collagen, we just throw on there because we must put. No, we need to strategize. So when you are putting products, we are, as FBOs, we are not in this business to, yes, we do forever, but we are not forever. You are you. You are a person. Ne? So when I'm looking at your status, sometimes people have over 50 contacts in their phone and they are all they are all doing forever. Every one of them is inviting them to join the business or buy or what. So when you are sharing what you are sharing on your status, how do you stand out from all the other FBOs? Do you inspire a reaction and an emotion? Because people join and people can become your business partner because of emotion. If they are emotionally involved, if they are emotionally connected to you, people will become your business partners because of the connection or the emotion that you evoke in them. So can you share your own story and other powerful testimonies on these platforms? Your own story. Do you have a story? What is your story? Who are you? What story do you bring to the table? We all are joining, or we are all in this business for reasons. Some are very personal, close to the chest, that we don't share with everyone. But as we are in this business, we need to start sharing your story. Your story has value, dear leaders. You cannot not say, no, me, I didn't really experience life that much. I don't know what to share. What you've been through and what you know, what you've picked up along the way. You might even be in a job, for example, where you're not happy. Your 9 to 5 job, you're not happy there. And you can't wait to fire your boss, John. And then you say you don't have a story. That is a story in itself. When you go on social media and share these things, you are actually connecting. You'll actually make emotional connection with people who can relate to your story. Not everyone, but there will be those who will relate to you. So leverage social media. Next slide. Host events online and offline. When we are doing recruits, we need to learn to host events. Offline, host family, friends, neighbors, acquaintances for tea, coffee, you know. Create a relaxed atmosphere. Make a mini launch depending on where you are. Sometimes you just organize, okay, person wants to learn more about the business, you go, okay, are you open for coffee? Can we meet somewhere? Even in the park. If they are like, I'm at work, I won't get time, can we meet at your workspace or near to your work for just 5 minutes? That one is an event in itself when you're meeting with someone. So let them touch, feel, and taste the products when you're doing this events. Now, online, do Zoom, WhatsApp videos, Facebook Lives, play some games, make it fun and engage the audience and participants, and have some giveaways. So that's now when you're hosting events online. Engage the people that you've invited in your Zoom meeting or wherever you've invited them, or on Facebook. If you are doing a Facebook Live, engage them, String them along, keep them interested in what you are talking and in what you are offering. When you are showcasing the products, showcase them in such a way that will be attractive and all of that. So build relations. In this business, we are in a business of building relations. So I know that since I've joined this business, it's all about now you have this eye open at the back of your head that you need to communicate. And even when you're communicating, you're not communicating for the sake of just selling. We are building relations. Relations where we can hold each other's hands. So authenticity again comes in show here now when we are building relations, because when you are fake, people will not relate and they won't connect. Next slide. Touch your business daily. Execute on your retail strategy each day. So I mentioned this already, daily, weekly, monthly, do a volume map. When you're doing your stock, do a volume map. What do you want to move? And all of that. Know what you want to do for your business each day. That is what it means to touch your business on a daily. Follow-ups. This is another method of recruiting. Sometimes we don't recruit. We say people are not joining our business because we don't understand why they're not joining. But then the thing is, we are not doing follow-ups. So who can you do follow-ups on? Everyone you spoke to about the business. Do return visits. Go back to those people that you spoke to. And when you say, I'll call you or I'll text you, do it as soon as possible. So the fortune is in the follow-up, no? So always do your follow-ups. And then the next thing that you need to do is to ask for referrals. Many times people will not be interested in what you have to say or in your products and all of that. Ask them, who do you know that can use these products? Who do you know that might be interested in this business? So always ask for referrals. If a person says, I'm not interested, don't just let them go. And if they say they're not interested, oh well, but build relation. Don't let it stop there. Don't be like, now you are angry because the person doesn't want to do business with you. No. Who says that tomorrow they want to be your business partner? So those who buy, can they recommend someone else? So always ask. So just to do a bit of a review on what we discussed and on what the tips are for recruiting. Use the products. Understand and identify challenges. Have a plan. Leverage on social media. Host events online and offline. Touch your business daily. Follow up. Ask for referrals. These things, my leaders, if we implement these things, we will be able to be recruiting. So this is the end of my presentation. Brings me to the end of what I've prepared for you, my leaders. So thank you all. Let's go and implement. Thank you, my leaders. Have a good morning. Bye.